Welcome to the vlog. Oh, I love my monkey so much. You were the sweetest little baby. Goodness, I love you. Oh, I don't want to work. You're so cute. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the vlog. You guys know it's gonna be a really good vlog when I'm like standing up because I'm amped and ready to go. We're gonna do a few different things in this video. First, I'm going to respond to some of your YouTube comments on my last YouTube video because I haven't gotten to do that yet and I really have been meaning to do that. Then we're gonna talk about some super exciting news that I have that I am so beyond stoked for. I'll tell you right now, www.tourwithemilyhayden.com. Shh. And then third, I wanna talk about January. I'm gonna share, my goals, what I did, and then my reflection on January and how I'm making changes going into February. I hope by sharing that you guys are able to do the same with your goals and in your life so that come February you can really make steps forward. I've made really large steps forward in my business, but it actually wasn't in the way that I planned. So it's funny how that kind of works out. It's usually not according to your plan exactly. So it's really good to be able to change and adapt as things come up, as opportunities arise. Let's go ahead and get started with some of your comments on my latest video. Okay, first off, I asked you guys if you had pet names for your little fur babies, and I'm loving reading all of your pet names. It's literally the cutest thing in the world. Nunnies, Dude, Bro, Honey Bun, Tito, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Big Bear, Bink, Boo Boo. These are the cutest in the world. I feel like fur baby parents are some of the best people ever. Vinny, quiet. It's gonna be distracting. Some of you guys said don't stress about the random videos that you enjoy a day in the life here and there, so thank you guys for that. And I know I'm sometimes a little too hard on myself. I feel like if I'm not providing so much value that why am I posting at all? But I sometimes forget that sometimes it's not all that serious. You guys need to remind me of that sometimes, I think. If you guys will do me that favor, she'll be like, Emily, it's not that serious, it's okay. I think that's something that my friend Marie Wool always says and tries to remind herself. So for me, it's not always that serious. Sometimes people just want to see me and Vinny running through the beach having a great time because it makes people smile, and that's okay too. Becca Taylor said, audition for what? I'm confused. So if you guys don't know, I know I've just now been sharing this stuff with you recently, but I've been doing extra work for about 3 years now, ever since I moved to Venice. There's a lot of things that I've done that you guys probably have no idea about. You may know about the Austin Magazine fitness model type photo shoots that I've done, but I've also done a few different TV gigs. I did a Speed Sleeves sports commercial, Jillian Michaels TV show, The Big Lift, Teen Wolf for one of the after party shows is super random. So I've done a lot of extra work here and there. So for the audition on Monday, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys because it doesn't really matter, but the audition was for Adidas Women, and that is literally such a dream huge goal of mine. I remember being a little girl and walking to Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I would see the girls on the posters and the fitness models, and I thought they were so beautiful and confident and represented such a great, just representation of health and fitness in general. And for some reason I've just always been drawn to I don't know, just being a representative or a role model, and I always kind of wanted to be in that position. So just to even go and be in front of the audition room and to be there was such a huge deal for me because it just makes me one step closer to that goal, and I know eventually I'll get it. And when I went in for the audition on Monday, it wasn't exactly what I expected. I thought they would make us do running and jumping and kind of show our skills and show how much of an athlete we are, because the description said very much so female strong athlete. And then when we went in, they literally just took photos front, side, and back and said, all right, thank you. And they did that for every single person, and they had hundreds of girls come and audition, absolutely beautiful, strong, awesome women. So I was like, dang it, I wanted to show you all my skills, but since Monday, I didn't say, okay, I'm definitely not getting it. I didn't just give up on it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, since Monday I've had the mindset of I'm training for and I'm prepping for the Adidas commercial. It's mine, I want it. And the reality of it is there's a large chance that I won't get it, but I feel like I said in my last video, that you get these opportunities and you have to be prepared for them. So we have callbacks Friday to Monday. It's Wednesday right now. So Friday to Monday, there's a chance that I could get a phone call that they would say, we want you to come in for a callback, meaning I still didn't get it, but that they want to see me again. So I'm not just going to give up on it simply because they only took photos and they don't know me yet, that kind of thing. I'm not gonna get negative about it. I am training for the Adidas commercial. If I get it this time, that's awesome, and if I don't, it's okay. You guys are asking what I'm auditioning for, that kind of thing. I've been doing this stuff for a while. I just never really pursued it, and I definitely didn't have an agent. Now that I have an agent, he's the one that got me that audition. He sent in my photos and they approved me and requested me to audition. So that's kind of how that works. I'm making it more of a focus of my business right now. So I hope that answers the questions on the auditions and things like that. Anytime I go in for an audition, it is literally literally completely different. So one day maybe it's for Adidas Women, next day maybe it's for an extra as fit model on a TV show. It's literally different every single time, and that's actually what I love about it, because you never know what to expect. Oh, I'll share this funny story with you guys. I went in for an audition a few weeks ago. Go in and they just said like fit girl, and you show up and you have no idea what they're gonna ask you to do. And they asked me to pretend like I was going down a water slide. So you walk in a room, you have all these lights on you, you have a bunch of people in front of you, and they're like, okay, you need to go to the top of the slide, act like you're about to go, act as if you're on the slide, and then land with a big dramatic end. Go. And like literally you're just like, okay, I got this. And you just go. You have to do it in front of everyone. So you're like screaming as if you're on a water slide with a room full of silent people that are just like this. So for me, honestly, I don't get pressured going into these things, because I know my place is there, and I know I just have to show up and do my best. So things I'm going to look forward to in the future are probably some acting classes, some improv classes, things that would help me do better in those types of situations. Again, it's just preparing for the opportunities as they come along. So again, hope that answers your questions. Lily Boucher said, I love it. It's like watching me and my male friends in high school. I never had any girlfriends because of it. I was one of the guys. You remind me of me. I got told recently that I am a guy's girl. Is that what they said? Or a guy's or a girl's guy? I don't remember what they said, but they were basically saying I'm one of the guys. I've literally always been that way since I was a young girl. Like, I always kick it with the guys, like also kick it with the girls. Like, I have plenty of girlfriends, but for some reason none of them showed up to that one. Thanks a lot, girls. There was a lot of good luck at the audition comments, so thank you guys so much for that, and there will be many more auditions and many more jobs. So I'm excited to keep sharing that with you guys as they come along. All right, everyone, if you follow my Instagram story, which you definitely should, because I put everything on there first and everyone there gets like a sneak peek at everything. But if you follow my Instagram story, then you know that I've announced some tour dates for 2018, just the first of very many dates that are going to be coming, and a lot of different locations. So I'm doing traveling bikini posing clinics and seminars. You guys know last year I did them, all over, as well as I did them out of the country. I did one in Australia. It was amazing, and I want to do that again this year, but put more of a focus on it, because that is my brand. So rather than traveling for all the other brands, which I absolutely love, I'm making more of a push for Emily this year and doing things that I absolutely love and that bring me so much joy and fulfillment. And that's working one-on-one with you guys in groups and, seminar settings, clinic settings. It's just being in person with you guys is something that brings me joy and fulfillment on a different level. So I'm really excited to be able to do that, and I want to announce some of the upcoming dates and locations. February 24th, I will be in San Antonio, Texas with Icon Meals. We're going to be hitting 3 different locations for a free meet and greet. So if you're in San Antonio, Texas, want to come to a free event, that would be the one to come to. February 25th, San Antonio, Texas, posing and seminar, and that will be somewhere near La Centera, I believe. Now, the rest of the dates that I'm going to list are all posing clinics and seminars, and they're all open for registration on tourwithemilyhayden.com. So February 26th, Dallas, Texas at Destination Dallas. February 28th, Houston, Texas at Alphalete. March 1st, Columbus, Ohio. Exact location to be determined. It'll be either right by the expo or about 30 minutes away from the expo. I don't have a booth for the expo yet, not 100% sure if I'm attending the expo, but I will definitely be there for the posing clinic seminar, and then possibly a free meetup if I don't go to the expo. April 3rd, Scottsdale, Arizona. April 5th, Denver, Colorado. April 6th, Salt Lake City, Utah. Now I'm considering hitting Nashville, Tennessee, Charleston, South Carolina, and Atlanta, Georgia during April 23rd to 28th. Are you guys interested in that? Would you guys come to that? What do you guys think about that? Now, those are just the current dates that I have, the upcoming ones. My goal is to hit 1 tour per month. So we have February taken care of into the beginning of March. We have the beginning of April taken care of, and then the end of April into the beginning of May. And then further in the year, I'll be doing locations, most likely like an East Coast tour, like New York, Connecticut, maybe Boston, possibly hit Toronto in that series as well. But I'm curious, where would you guys like me to come? And do you know if there's a large demographic there for what I'm offering? There definitely has to be a large demand in order for me to get there, especially if it's, way on the East Coast. Or I would also like to do international travel. So last year I did Australia, and the turnout for that was amazing, but my flight was covered and it's very expensive to fly to Australia. So, it's gotta definitely work out in that sense. So please let me know where you are. I would like to plan 1 to 3 international locations. And so meaning if I do 3, it'll be something where they're like all right next to each other and I can just hop around real quick. So if you guys have international suggestions, please let me know. That wouldn't be until the later half of the year. Thank you guys so much ahead of time for your support on this. I am beyond excited. Of course, Vinny is coming with me. It'll be hashtag Emily and Vinny traveling everywhere. And we're so excited to meet you guys in person. It's just gonna be such an incredible year. I'm already so excited. A lot of you guys have already bought your tickets actually, because I kind of did a sneak peek on Instagram. But again, if you want to go get your tickets for that, it's just tourwithemilyhayden.com. So that is kind of a major thing that I've done in my business, and I want to share with you guys kind of how I got there, because I had certain goals in January. Random break in the video, chug your water. I've said this before, but a little tip, actually my dad started this, is when you go to chug your gallon or your water, take 10 big gulps and you'll finish your water faster. 10 big gulps and you'll get that gallon down, no problem. Also, I have apple juice BCAAs by First Form by Boobs. Apple juice BCAAs by First Form. Literally love this because I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes the water taste super smooth, like just smooth, and it goes down really easy. So it's another tip for drinking your water. And I basically started out by saying, okay, my commitment for January is the Monday, Wednesday YouTube upload. And hallelujah, we have done it. I am there. I have succeeded in that, and that is amazing. And one of my previous videos where I was kind of telling you guys we had one more week and let's kind of make that final push, I read a ton of those comments even though I didn't get time to respond. I am so proud of you guys for sticking with your commitments, and I'm so proud of you guys for realizing when maybe you didn't stick with your commitment and saying, you know what, I'm going to make changes and I'm going to do something different. I think it's so cool, and it's very empowering for me to read both the yes, I stuck with my commitments, and no, I didn't stick with them, but I'm gonna do better. Like, it's just encouraging and empowering for me to read that. So if you guys haven't read those comments, definitely go read those comments. Like I said, I had the YouTube upload schedule, which I did do, and then I wanted to get my Evolve with Emily program out. That did not happen. So with that, I've just been kind of all over the place with how I wanted to get it out there. Do I want to do video? Do I want to do it, all audio? Do I want to do it as a curriculum? Do I want to do it as a mastermind? And so I kind of made some decisions with that I'm going to be doing all of it, but I can't do all of it all at once, right? So I'm kind of taking it one step at a time, and I thought that I could get it out sooner, and honestly, it's something I need to take my time with. So that was kind of something that I thought for sure I would have released by the end of January, but it's not ready yet for that step, and I just need to take it one step at a time. That's something that can definitely come out in due time, and the program is all being put together so that when I do have it come out, it runs smoothly. Vinny, no, you're not chewing mommy's clothes. Hashtag mom life. And then I want to explain this traveling bikini posing clinic and seminar idea and process and how it came about. Basically, I knew that I wanted to do it, but I was stressing out so hard because I was like, I need a website and landing page. I need to figure out how to do the registration form and take payment. I need to be able to send email reminders. I need to communicate with everybody to tell them what to bring and, remind them a few days before the event. And I thought that I would have to hire someone out for all of that. So then I was like, okay, what are the qualities that I need when hiring someone? And I was like stressing out about all of it, honestly, so much. And then I was like, you know what? Where there's a will, there's a way. If you want something, you have to take action. So right now I'm stressed out. I don't know who to hire. I don't even know who would be good to hire. I'm gonna do it myself. So I got on Wix.com, again, not sponsored. And I literally, in one morning, on a Saturday morning, I literally put all the meat of the website together. And then of course it took hours to go back through and do all the details, stuff like that. But by the way, just so you know, Wix is very easy to use, very user-friendly. I was able to use some templates of forms that they already had and then add my own questions. They take PayPal, they take Stripe so that people can use their debit or credit cards, automated emails so that they can send email reminders 3 days before the event where you can put in your own stuff. So it sends it to all the people that are signed up. There's email lists, there's newsletters, everything that you don't really know how to do, it does it for you. It's so easy to use. And with that said, I spent 1 hour on one single thing and it was so frustrating. But honestly, if you can't figure it out, just Google it and you can normally find it. But even with Google and doing all that, it was very difficult. So there's definitely going to be some difficulty with it, some struggle with it. It's definitely a lot harder than just paying somebody to do it. But now I'm able to take the profits and put that back into my business and, pay for my travel and all of that. So it's all working out how it was supposed to. And, it's one thing where I had a plan for the month of January. I was going to do X, Y, and Z, release this, do that. And I didn't really have this as a major plan. I just knew I wanted to do it. And then when I saw the potential in it and saw how it made me feel afterwards, after the St. Louis one, I I just felt so like happy and fulfilled, and I wanted to do it bigger and better. Basically, I wanted to do it on a better level. So I knew I wanted to put more effort into the planning, the marketing, and the event itself. So I'm working on making it just the best experience for people, and it's something that I'm very excited about. So I wanted to share that with you guys. With your month going into February, a lot of people, like I said, they create this action plan, you know, and they start creating action, taking action. But if you get to a point and now you're looking into February and you're like, my goals aren't the same, or that wasn't working, or whatever, it's okay to change your plan. You know, my plan initially was the Evolve with Emily curriculum was going to be my main thing this year, and now I'm still doing that, but I'm also doing this, and I'm also doing other things, you know, so it's okay to have one plan and then make other alternative routes. I think you should actually have multiple different, you know, routes and plans, because if plan A doesn't work, it's okay, you have plan B that's going along. I am not going to commit to a February upload schedule just yet, because I want to talk to my video editor. Something I definitely need to do is plan with him how I can get videos out to you guys. But I will promise you guys 2 videos a week in the month of February. Not sure exactly which days. Again, I'm gonna ask him so that, you know, I can get the footage to him on time so he has enough time to edit it. But definitely 2 videos a week, and I've been loving doing these with you guys. So if you have suggestions on things that you want to see, just let me know down below. I would love to, you know, provide the content that you guys really want to see out there. On a little side note, on my fitness goals, I am beyond happy, and I've reached my goals for the month of January. My goal was to do a sustainable cut, one that makes me happy and lets me live my life, and I also just wanted to see if my body would respond at all. And honestly, my body is doing great. I feel great. I have amazing energy. My mood is wonderful. I have gotten to my lowest weigh-in, which was 140.6 this morning, and I'm hoping that kind of sticks so that by next week's check-in it's, you know, 140. That would be awesome. But it's one of those things where I'm very happy, and I think that that's also translating to my body, because when you cut, when your mental state is not in a good state, it's a lot harder. So I'm really happy that I'm in a good spot, just physically, mentally, business, emotionally. Vinny brings me so much love. He's so cute. I wish you could see him right now. I think I'm rambling at this point, so I'm gonna kind of try to wrap up the video here, but I think my point for all of this is just to share with you guys that I go through ups and downs as far as like fitness and business and, you know, every aspect of my life for sure. And, you know, in the down moments, I just know that no matter what, if I just do the right next thing, I don't have to have it all figured out. So there's been a lot of times in my business where I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? What am I doing with my life? How am I gonna pay my bills? You know, I go through those moments too. So if you're feeling that way, like, don't feel hopeless is all I'm saying, because I've been there, and I'm telling you, it's just doing one little thing at a time. Had I never been like, I wonder if I could just create this website on Wix, let me just try for like 20 minutes and see what happens, you know, and I gave it my best shot, and I started working on it, and I was like, wait, I can do this. I know I can do this. And then I really started doing it, and now I have this website together. Now I already have people registering for your events, hoping to sell out on them. And it's like, if I'd never taken that tiny little first step of like, I wonder if I could, then this would not be happening right now by Wednesday, the last day. Is it the last day of January? Yes, I think so. Yes, it is the last day of January. So take the next right step. Don't worry about having it all figured out, because none of us have it all figured out. And once you get that one step, you take another step, then another, and then you start to catch momentum, and then it's just like this. And I told you guys that I had a really good feeling going into this year that I was gonna go and just like conquer everything that I was setting my eyes out to conquer, and I have that feeling again, which is crazy, because I had the feeling, and then I was like trying to do it and trying to do the work, and it was really messy and really like stressful. And then, you know, I kind of like made a small little breakthrough, and then now I kind of have that feeling again, and I know it's gonna keep going, and I feel like I'm at that point of getting momentum. So if you're at the beginning like I was, just know that it's okay, and just keep taking those tiny little steps, because the second you catch momentum, it's like this energy that just comes to you that you'll be like so alive feeling. And I pray and I hope that you guys get that if you're seeking that right now, or if you're seeking clarity right now. I pray and I hope that you get that clarity. So that is gonna wrap up the video. I am done blabbling for you guys. www.tourwithemilyhayden.com. I would absolutely love to meet you guys in person. It warms my heart and my soul. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Do me a favor, comment down below at least one thing that you want me to put in another YouTube video so that I can make sure and do that for you guys. And before the video is over, I have laundry on my bed because I'm a real human and I did laundry and I did not put it away. But look at that face. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Mwah.